Hi, welcome to our next junior algebra video and our 9th video on solving equations. Alright, in this video we're going to focus on tackling word problems. There's many different types of word problems you're going to come across, and we've got a couple of examples in this video just to get you started and used to how these things work. Right, example 1. I think of a number and multiply it by 3. Then add 14. This gives a result of 35. So what is the number? Well, here's the algebraic equation that represents this information. When we say multiply the number by 3, we come up with a number called x, and we've times it by 3, and that's 3 times x, which is 3x. Then we've added 14, and when we say gives a result, that means it's all equal to 35. Right, so we've formed an algebraic equation. Now we're going to solve it. Remember the key thing, whatever we do to one side, we must do to the other. So line down the equals, and on both sides we're subtracting 14. That gives 3x equal to 21. Dividing both sides by 3 gives us x is equal to 7. So the number is equal to 7. All right, let's have a look at example 2. The school roll at Old Tier College is 1022. There are 42 more girls at the school than boys. How many girls and boys at Old Tier College? A little tricky question, this one. Let's see if you can follow along what's about to happen. We're going to say x is how many boys at Old Tier College. So x is how many boys. Now look carefully, there are 42 more girls than boys. So this is what we're going to say now. We're going to say x plus another 42 is how many girls at Old Tier College. So now let's see if you understand what I'm about to do with this equation. X is how many boys plus x plus 42, which is how many girls. Remember, x represents the number of boys, and there are 42 more girls than boys. So x plus another 42 is how many girls. And that all has to add up to 1022. That's a bit tricky. A lot of students will find that a little bit tough. So let's simplify this equation. X plus x is 2x. So 2x plus 42 is 1022. Now we can solve the equation. So line down the equals, take away 42 from both sides. That gives us 2x is equal to 980, and divide both sides by 2 to get x equal to 490. Now at the start I said x represented how many boys there were at Old Tier College. So we have figured out that there are 490 boys at Old Tier College. Let's now go on and say, hang on, if that's how many boys, the number of girls is x plus 42. So 490 plus 42, there is 532 girls. And a very quick check to wrap up to make sure we're okay. Does 490 plus 532 make 1022? Yes, it does. All right, our third example is to do with rectangle. And this is quite a common word type problem. The length of a rectangle is 3x, and the width is 3 centimeters less than the length. The total perimeter of the rectangle is 78 centimeters. What's the length of the rectangle? So here's our rectangle, and our length is 3x, and our width is 3x minus 3, because it's 3 centimeters less. Now, we were told that the total perimeter is 78, so we need to add up all those four sides, 3x plus 3x minus 3 plus 3x plus 3x minus 3, and that all adds up to 78. Right, if we simplify it, 3x plus 3x plus 3x plus 3x makes 12x, and that minus 3 and minus 3 makes minus 6, so we've got 12x minus 6 is 78. We can now solve it by adding 6 to both sides and dividing everything by 12 to get x is equal to 7. But we're not finished. We've got to go back and say what's the length. The length was 3x. So 3 times 7 is 21. So our length is 21 centimeters. Great, thanks for watching.